Former Trinity High School alum and former UK outside linebacker Jason Hatchard is working out with Chris Vaughn. He is the founder and the CEO of Aspiration Fitness. The two have been working together in hopes of getting Jason back on the gridiron.
Man, me and Chris have a lengthy relationship, going back to my sophomore year of high school. We was working out in LACs and stuff like that way before he had this gym. And then once he got the gym, it kind of gave me a spot where in and out, late nights, early mornings, anytime I really wanted to just get in the gym.
It's all about personal development. When working with an athlete, working with anybody in life, it's all about them developing holistically, not just as an athlete, but as a person. Jason's been in this gym, where we have a bunch of kids that age from age 6 to all the way up to age 18, and he's been mentoring a lot of the younger kids behind closed doors. A lot of things people don't really get to see him do, and he hasn't looked for any publicity from it, and I commend him for that. But he's done that, and he's kind of helped a lot of those kids who are making college decisions and choices and, just having some issues and struggling growing up in Louisville like he did, along the way. So really being a bridge builder.
While at UK as a junior, Jason got into some trouble and was dismissed from the team by Coach Stoops. But he was given a second chance, playing his senior year at Division II West Georgia.
Well, I was able to go play again. I think that West Georgia was kind of a consequence for my action, being that when I got to West Georgia, they had 2 or 3 guys that were already down there that played my position, that had kind of solidified their name and their spot as the defensive end, outside linebacker guys, and both of those guys got drafted. So once I was there, it kind of took a back seat, and then, like I said, it was more consequence, learning lesson from there on as well as, okay, you move on, but there's still consequences behind each action.
Jason said he's learned from his mistakes, and he's trying to turn his life around and move forward.
And now, I feel like that's, the Kentucky situation is kind of all behind me, and I'm able to move forward. But now it's, move forward from ground zero, which is where I'm at now, and just building back. Like I said, putting brick by brick is what they like to say at Kentucky. But, just getting able to get back to, working out and having a clean image again. I learned quite a few things. One is going to be bad baggage everywhere you go. You know what I mean? On every college campus, there's guys getting into the wrong things, so it has to be a personal choice, And I also learned that there's going to be excuse for everything that you want to do, right, wrong, or indifferent. So, looking back and where I am right now, the biggest thing that I would say I had to learn is, you got to do, when it's time to do what you need to do, it's time to do it, and it's, like I said, the excuses are always going to be there, and the reasoning to do it is always going to be there as well, so it's got to be a personal choice.
That personal choice for him is working a full-time job. He's traveling all over the state installing HVAC heat and air ventilations while working out in hopes to get a call to play professional.
Getting up at 6 in the morning, getting off at 6 in the afternoon, and then coming and trying to get, hour and a half of solid work in here is just hard, but, it's about how bad do you want it.
Even though Jason's not at Kentucky, he still gets love from the fans and keeps up with the Cats.
I still get a lot of love. The first thing they like to ask is, how's Stoops? What kind of guy is Coach Stoops? And I tell them, he's a little fiery dude. His face turned the same color as the hair he got left, but he's cool and he's really a player's coach. I don't have nothing bad to say about Coach Stoops. I love him, and I know they kind of got a brand new staff. I know Coach Merrill's still there, but those are great guys, and as you can see, they're gonna keep getting talented. The boys ain't playing, but I expect a lot of good things from the Kentucky program this year, and I'll be watching just like I did this past week.